Watch Konkonima. Genesis chapter 2 verse 24 states clearly say Ebeba soma obema efri ne jane ne fie na akokoka oba ho no maye honam baako na se oba be akokoka bema ho amama ye honam baako de a na wo se da na ye be ka omabom no sa da no da soronko nti ya na wo siesie won ho kama ene wo fashion wanu wanjumedi so yenkomo twetwe no defa kwan a sam kofo mienu wo siesie won ho onim se arowe enka ne tete na wo ho Nemo mene kwanya e fa so siesie ho no. There's a new trend and there's a new twist to it. The sense ye ba be hwe kwanya wo fa so esiesie ho no empo na nsesa ye ben e na aba wo mpam ne mu ene kwanya wo fa so e hye ne mu. Midi ene a wo siesie hima presla na ma na wo hwe mini media na ye heading glow makeover ene atwi minim. Matai nsusu classic _berry ena apoma me ne senti twɛn me aba me kakohia me fashion designer ne ene na Adom Esuko Claire Kokuto e mo akwa Badwam TV so.
Okay, thank you so much.
Enne se na mdi kan ya ba ha sei inim se opamade pa yi ne senti e bi se o se sisi na opamade no as compared to tete no kwaya na ye fa so epam engagement ways e de man mema na sisi a trend na e.
Yeah, right now a lot of things are different. If it comes to sewing for engagements, using our traditional prints and all that, right now a lot of people don't use the prints anymore. Like the high targets, people don't use it anymore. People like to use like trouser materials, any brocades. People like to use things like that for their engagements now. Yes.
Mama mbisa o se kwan be na nkofo e hye ase introduce brocades and such trouser materials instead of the printing.
Trend new there we always copy. We always copy. Once the Nigerians are doing it, most of our trends in Ghana are all from Nigeria. Once they are doing it and we like the way they go about it, then we also try to bring it into our system. So that's how everything really changed.
Okay. Mama mbusa so be ba enne no catch say bia me kwa kware inti no. Me pese u design bibi emamia. How do you go about it?
Okay. Depending Nyoma Bebre. The person could say I have my own style. So I want you to sew it according to my style. Some people also come and give us the free rein to do whatever we want to do with them. But mostly it depends on their colors. Because if somebody wants green, you can't give the person red, you know. So they bring their own colors and then you work around the colors for them. Yes.
Mama time be so since ani pane de ne color be ba na wa shaman e ba ne design and so a and so kwan be na mo fa so design because I know saying it comes with creative thinking.
Yes.
So how do you go about that?
A lot of times, customers don't allow us to be creative. When they are coming, they have their own picture that they want you to work with. Some of them also, the people who come that, okay, use your own design. And so for me, they are few. So the people who come with their own pictures, they make the work quite difficult. Yes, but people who allow us, we are able to do something nice for them. Yes.
So doing something nice for them now, then ask you again, say, how do you go about it?
Okay, so let's say, for instance, a customer or a client walks in that they want to sew for their engagement. We have a conversation with them about what they want to do. Maybe they want to sew a kaftan or agbada. Agbada is the three-piece, the top and down and the bubu on it. Some people also say it's too heavy for me, I just want to wear a top and down. Okay, then from there we go to the fabrics. We have wide range of fabrics that you can choose from.
Okay, since you've gotten to say there were different types of fabrics, now you have a wide range, you know. Okay, so mention it step by step.
Okay, so like what I'm wearing, it's a trouser fabric. It's a suiting fabric. You can get like Super 200, Super 100, Super 150s.
Which is the Super 100 and Super 150?
Is the grade.
Okay.
Is the grade, yes. Then you can get brocades as well. Some people like to use brocades full top and down. Like the one I use for the design is a brocade.
Okay, the one in the middle.
Yes. They are mostly from China. They come with a silky kind of hard texture kind of fabric. Yes. And a lot of people like using brocade. More so because it makes the work look very nice. Brocades make work look very nice. Yes. So those are like the two fabrics we normally use.
Okay. Then again, you mentioned kaftan and then the three-piece, which happens to be the agbada.
Yes.
How do you go about designing a kaftan?
Okay. There's nothing new under the sun. So if we want to design a kaftan, you just pick ideas. You can just take somebody's idea and tweak it to become your own style. There is nothing I can say that I've done that hasn't been done before. You know, so we take our time. Sometimes we sketch it just to see the trend and see, no, maybe people are not wearing this. Let's say for Joromi, we have started doing Joromi again. Nobody's doing Joromi anymore.
What Joromi is?
Joromi is this kind of design.
Okay.
You know, the one behind you. It's Joromi. Nobody's doing it like they used to.
They used to.
So I can't say we brought back Joromi.
It was already there, but then you added something.
Exactly. So we will make it come alive again. Yeah. So there's nothing new.
And then what goes into the agbada? The swinging of the three-piece as well.
The three-piece. What makes the three-piece outstanding is the embroidery. The embroidery on the agbada itself. I can give credit to the fabric, but if the embroidery is nice, no matter the fabric you put it on, it will still look good. Yeah.
I'm sure this three-piece has been there since time.
The one we sew now is not even three-piece, because the original three-piece, it goes all the way to your heel, you know, and extends all the way to your arm. But now we do it just a little bit below the knee.
Below the knee.
Yes. So it's different.
So that is where the twist is.
Yes.
That is where the fashion sense of how they used to wear the three-piece has changed.
You know, the modern man doesn't want to stress. You know, so we just keep it quite simple so that everybody can wear it.
Okay, then let's go to the cuts.
Okay.
When you look at some of the cuts that initially they used to, they don't really take particular attention to how your shoulder needs to look like, and then the arming. So what is the new twist to how currently you do your cutting?
Things are evolving, things are changing, so is fashion. I believe one day people want to wear agbada like they used to wear it in the 80s and the 90s. Yes. You know, things are changing, that we want to change the way we cut our fabrics. So it's not too big on us. We want a skin fit, we want a skin tight. You know, so it's just a trend. It's just a trend, yes.
So since you are telling me it's just a trend, for us, we want to know what really goes into it. Do you get it? Because currently, when you see somebody out there wearing a kaftan, you would love to even choose a kaftan over a suit, because based on how it looks on the person. So for instance, if somebody walks in and the person wants a kaftan to be sewn by you, how do you go about it? Do you look at the person's body texture?
Yes, we take full body measurements. We even take some measurements that tailors don't take. We take from the head to the neck to the shoulders, the sleeves, the arm, the chest, the stomach, the shirt length. How long do you want the shirt? We take the waist, the seat, the thigh, the knee. We take the calf, you know, we take to the bar and the trouser length. So we take a full body measurement so that once you wear it, it fits perfectly, you know. So we do more of bespoke.
Okay.
We don't sew and hang like according to sizes. You come and wear the one that fits you.
You
pick.
walk in.
Yes, there's a reason why we do bespoke, so that it perfectly fits you. Yes.
There again, let me ask you this. How do you do the blending? Because sometimes when you take this, for instance, you see there are two different colors, but then it's been attached to a particular fabric, which happens to be the new design on it. So how do you invent this one, and how do you go about it?
Mine is funny because I like to go to Accra to get fabrics myself. You know, sometimes if I'm going to Nigeria, I want to just get the fabrics myself. Sometimes the fabrics just talk to you. You know, add me to this, it will look good. And when you do it, I don't really sketch or draw or illustrate.
Wow.
Yes, I see fabrics, we put them together and it looks good. Yes, so we don't go through the elaborate process of drafting and all that. Once I see and it looks good, I know it will look
Just
good.
combine it.
Yes, I just combine it.
But there again, comparing the initial kaftan or the initial agbada and today, there's, in terms of pricing, it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Because the money that currently you used to sell for one kaftan, when you take it like 5 or 10 years ago, you see like 50 pieces out from it. So that one too.
Cost of living has gone up. Even the price of watching, you know, you want to go and buy kinky, the price has gone up. You know, so our cost of production has really gone up. Price of fabric, price of labor, or even electricity has gone up, you know. And then we try to get a very nice environment for our clients. When you walk in here, the space, you know, we do not put too much shelves around, hanging things on the wall and all that. We just want to get a nice environment for our customers. And it's expensive. You know, so all this.
Yes, in as much as you need to get a nice space, but you don't have to involve that or incur that cost on the kaftan you are sewing for the person. Because marriage itself entails a lot. You spend so much on that. Aside that, coming to sew for that too, and then you have to pay like 3 times or 4 times.
I've done a research.
Okay.
When it comes to the cost involved in marriage, the outfits for men are cheaper than any other thing. A lady buys a kente for about, let's say, 1,500, 2,000, takes it to the seamstress to put it together. They charge them 3,000, 3,500, 4,000. We charge 500 cedis for kaftan. You know, so when you want to do the list of how much you are going to spend on your engagement, the dress for the man is the least expensive on the list. So I think it's still a good deal.
When you buy the normal, so auto normal fabric now, infantile, yeah, 50 cedis or 100 cedis. At least what per month can be and also be 50 cedis because I now work at that. But what the bar, what the pam now be combine, it be na be 1,000 cedis because I'm sure say far but I 3 piece here. I'm sure. How much does this particular one cost?
Okay, we do this for 1,000. Okay. It's because we are running a promo. Normally, yeah.
And your promo
it's 1,500. Some people will do the same thing and sell it for 600 cedis. Some people will do the same, will use the same fabric and sell it for 500 cedis.
Wow.
Yes, but my finishing and my touch on the same fabric is not the same.
Okay, then let's come to the finishing and then the touch.
Okay.
Because me sure the first day now more palm so when we finishing, when we touch. See how no finishing and touch, no to compare that now. Difference
is different. You see, let's talk about the Steve. The Steve a lot of people use. They are the paper kind of Steve. Once you wash it, it becomes exactly. We don't use that kind of Steve.
But I saw the starch, spray starch.
It will still look bad. You know, it will still look bad. No matter how well you've ironed it or whatever, it will still look bad. You know, people even stitch the hem of their trousers. We don't stitch it anymore.
Oh, okay.
So we take the thread, you know, because it's handmade, you can't sew it in a very straight line. So it shows. But when you use like a hemming Steve on it, it comes out perfectly. So our finishing compared to those days is different. You know, those days for a normal shirt for a man, they don't really do it below the zip.
Yeah, because below the zip import. I mean, if I were tired, our pumps here showing. What shirts on our designer first? We can't you put it on me. So our company name said maybe a bema bit in the bouquet aka trouser material on their pamata their ebiaka wire. Into a fat show here. Yes, all the trouser material and pam a shone form no. But all the bouquet account. Quite being and when you to me fast on the inyasa concept no and so they to me the count.
Yeah, just like
because
I said.
First na ka be hu be na esi sure. But you see aba e be to me do be ni and all that. So and also so.
With mine, I combine a lot of ideas. And then I make sure I do what people are not doing.
Which is?
You see? let's say somebody like Elikem. I draw a lot of inspiration from Elikem. But I make sure I don't do what Elikem is doing. If he is doing his short, I want to do mine longer. If he's doing his longer, I want to do mine shorter. So you don't copy anybody because you want to have your unique cut, you know. So that's where it comes from. But sorry to say, there are a lot of tailors that they don't want to create anything. Once you create and your pictures are out there, they use your pictures to do exactly the same thing. But we don't do that. Yes.
It's not since you don't do that, you don't copy people and all that now. You try to also make a design from your own self, and then you bring it up for others to also copy. Now, I said, so share Cecilia and Mema no more now. A Montari no machine. I didn't walk around.
No, it's nice. I like the fashion of this generation. Yes, it's nice. You see pictures and videos on Instagram, and you know it amazes you.
I know, right?
You know the fashion that is trending now. Everybody, I saw a picture. The groomsmen were in shorts, and the shorts was not a normal short. It was the skin tight short.
Skin tight. But don't you think that is very costly? Because first, you know, now come we do a chair, can't manka, wafa bia. The groomsmen here back up. What I say?
Yes.
But you see, offer groomsmen bear 10. 10 I was so pambi more. So now working.
Baby, most of them, the groomsmen don't. The groomman doesn't bear the cost. If I have 10 friends that want to follow me, okay, I'm showing my thing. Show me love. Show your own thing.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So most of them sew their own stuff. Yes. So that's why I said when it comes to the wedding list for men, it is the cheapest. Because
that's what you think.
Yeah, because you know, boys want to share the cost with you. They don't want to put everything on their guy because they know.
Because the guy doesn't have or the friend doesn't have.
By the grace of God, we do weddings every week.
Oh, okay.
And then the 90% of the guys that come in, their friends with their own stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So that one, guys are really doing well in that.
Okay, let me ask you, what are some of the designs who are bontia or be a or engagement and as well wedding now or shall say I think I was shady and wrong. The groom himself.
Like the groom wearing a short or wearing a sleeveless shirt.